This is Local 4 News This Morning.
Good morning and thanks for watching Local 4 News This Morning. I'm Emily Scarlett. We're now just 4 weeks away from the Iowa caucuses, but do Iowans care enough to show up for the vote? And it's the big story all across the U.S. Big money. The Powerball jackpot has gone up even more. The estimated winning amount is now $450 million. The Galesburg School District is looking to make some big cuts. Two presidential hopefuls are planning to be in our area on this Friday. Candidates from both sides of the aisle are making stops in Davenport today. Another accident, this one involving a car driving right through a convenience store. Don't be alarmed if you see or hear several emergency vehicles near Dixon, Illinois today. Public safety departments there will be conducting an active shooter training. It's one of the biggest events in the Quad Cities. Bald Eagle Days 2016 is flying into the QCCA Expo Center today and all weekend long. We'll get to our top story briefly here, but we are learning of some possible breaking news this morning. Local 4 crews are live on the scene now. A rollover accident, you're seeing that on your screen here. We believe that 2 trucks are involved in this accident. We are live in the district, and as you can see, Rock the District is already being set up for their event tonight. Enjoy the tournament in style. The VIP tents provide a way for folks to get in out of the heat and enjoy a cool drink. I'm now sitting in an actual hiding hole for runaway slaves built in 1855. You can see there's barely any room to move. You can't stand, and it housed as many as 3 runaway slaves at a time for as many as 3 days. There's a reason they call this Rock Island. The ground holding the roots to these trees is so shallow. It's not long before they reach the bedrock, making it easier for them to uproot. You'll notice the same thing happened to this bigger tree behind us. Nearly 20 years ago, Rob Dislear, a pioneer in the fight against HIV and AIDS, lost his own battle with the infectious disease. But almost 2 decades later, his story lives on. You sort of brought a challenge for me this morning to feed the hedgehog.
Yes,
I'm going to try this out.
I will give you a small mealworm
Okay.
here, all right?
This is a challenge for me.
Yes.
This table is full of resources for survivors of sexual assault and those still suffering from abuse, including this chapstick, something that wouldn't be as noticeable in the eyes of an offender. The Army Material Band performs at venues all over the world. This week, they made it to LeClaire Park in Davenport. There's a new project at the Rock Island Arsenal helping soldiers all around the world. The Joint Manufacturing and Technology Center is building new equipment that will save the Army a lot of time and money. Here's a look at what's going on inside the gates of the Rock Island Arsenal. It's basically a machine shop in a box.
Anything the soldier could want that's up to date and current, this unit supplies.
The official name is a machinist working metal shop shelter, and it's designed to better equip our soldiers while in combat by allowing them to repair their gear and weapons on site.
Otherwise, the parts that they would need to repair would have to be shipped to a different location to make those repairs, and we would have to wait for that part to come back to them.
The Rock Island Arsenal offers the only full metal manufacturing facility in the entire Army, putting this first of its kind mobile machine shop in high demand. Each unit is equipped with advanced technology that can take an image of any part and create a new one. But from the outside, they look like your average storage shed.
We just want them to blend in with everything that's there.
The shelters are field ready and able to travel into combat zone anywhere in the world, saving our soldiers more than just time.
Enhanced mission readiness versus waiting for something to be shipped out and waiting for it to ship back in. You're talking substantial time savings and life savings.
Reporting for Local 4 News on the Rock Island Arsenal inside the gates, I'm Emily Scarlett. Perhaps the most scandalous, a hand with the middle finger extended. And I can think of so many instances where I would use that taco emoji. So
they're going to say something
I'm excited
else.
About those new ones.
Yeah. Hey, Emily, you want to go running today? And I'm sure you would send the taco.
Taco, of course.
That'd be the first one. Well, you do seem pretty emotional over this.
Just a little bit. Parts of the Great Plains are bracing for more severe weather just 1 day after a destructive tornado outbreak. Multiple twisters overturned vehicles and damaged homes in Kansas and Oklahoma. The deficit in Illinois has grown to $5 billion. Now the state's independent commission, which analyzes state spending, is suggesting the only way to fix the problem is by raising taxes. But as Local 4's Matt Porter explains, that's a hard sell for lawmakers. Illinois lawmakers are now in crunch mode. The state needs 2 budgets balance by the end of May. During a press conference with members of the business community on Monday, Governor Bruce Rauner said he's optimistic a balanced budget will come soon.
Much less $1 a gallon.
I did not think so. I remember the time that you're talking about in the area I was in at the time. It was a little bit over $5 a gallon. I didn't think we'd ever make a comeback from that.
Yeah, at $5 a gallon, you don't even want to drive across the river. And now, with $1 a gallon, hey, driving across the country doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah, I remember that time period. No one offered to drive to lunch during those times.
Exactly. Let's walk down the street there.
How long has this food been sitting there? Now there's an app for that.
And I had a little slogan too. Are you gonna sing it for us? I sang it in the 5
Yeah,
o'clock.
that's right. Chris came up with a little rap and a little dance to avoid that problem as well. Just reach from the back, right?
Yeah, reach to the back. Reach to the back. Reach
Oh, to the back. All right.
It comes with practice. You'll get it.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
I'll work on that during the break. Let's check on meteorologist Anthony Peoples on this Friday Eve. Anthony, have you got the song and dance down yet?